Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Mom's Basement. I'm your co-host, Buffalo Ben. I'm here with Ryan, my best friend from work. We've always talked about football. Our boss was like, dude, come on. And so here we are.
That's right. Here we are. Still talking about football at work, too. So
Still getting in trouble. But that's okay. We have more to talk about here today. After a big round of Week 15 in the NFL is now in the books.
It is.
We have one big award to give out, and thank you for beating the Dallas Cowboys, the Buffalo Bills.
Let's go.
Let's go, Bills.
Let's go, Bills.
Still not winning the division, in my opinion.
See, now that's the craziest thing you say. They have a better chance of winning their division than actually making the playoffs. Is that crazy?
That's kind of weird.
Wait, what?
Yeah. They have, okay, right now I believe they have a 71% chance of winning or making it to the playoffs as long as they win out there in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The Dolphins, on the other hand, have the toughest remaining schedule. They have the Cowboys. So they might get an award next week for thank you for beating the Cowboys.
The Dolphins will probably get an award next week.
We don't know. We don't know the health of Tyreek Hill, how bad that is. We know the pressure that they're going to give Tua is going to be tough on Tua. And the next week they have the Ravens, and then they have the Bills.
Yeah.
So as long as the Dolphins drop one game to the Cowboys or the Ravens and lose to the Bills win the division.
But if the Dolphins somehow win out, do the Bills miss the playoffs?
The Bills have a 29% chance.
Yeah.
They would need a lot of help if they lost the last game to the Dolphins. All right, let's talk about Week 15 a little bit.
Okay, let's go.
Let's talk about the best team in each division. Or maybe not division. Let's talk about conference.
Yeah.
Who's the best team in the NFC?
That's clear-cut San Francisco. They're the best team in the NFL right now.
I think all-around best team in the NFL. That is correct. I'm not even arguing, even though the Bills are on fire right now, and I think it'd be a great game to see the Bills versus 49ers.
If the 49ers stay healthy, I don't think anybody's going to touch them.
I don't know. I'm not counting that in. I don't like what you just said. Nope. I think every team in the AFC can beat the 49ers.
Here we go. Buffalo's going to beat the 49ers.
Ridiculous.
I might be ridiculous, but there's a lot tougher schedules that the AFC has played than the 49ers have.
Okay, so let's run through this real quick. If the 49ers play the Dolphins, 49ers win.
100%.
49ers play the Ravens, I still like the 49ers.
Well, we'll find out this week.
We will. 49ers play the Bills, I still like the 49ers.
See, you probably might be right now, but I don't know. If the Bills keep this hot streak...
49ers play the Chiefs, I still like the 49ers.
I'm not a fan of the Chiefs right now. They're not playing well.
So, take your Bills out of the equation.
You only did four teams right there. What about the Browns?
I just did the division leaders.
Buffalo's not a division leader.
I said Miami.
Yeah, so you're leaving out?
The Browns.
The Browns ain't a division leader either.
And they should have lost
the
last
Ravens
week,
are in
actually.
there.
Actually,
that's
they
right,
should have
they're-
lost last week if we want to get into the big games of last week.
That's true.
I left out
Browns
Jacksonville.
should have lost.
I left out Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, yeah. Well, what about the Colts? The Colts are scrappy enough. I think they could even beat the 49ers.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm a huge Colts fan, but
I know you're a Colts fan, but
49ers are...
49ers,
I don't see anybody beating the 49ers.
Anybody that's scrappy could beat the 49ers. All it takes is one player to do something crazy.
Or, 3 quarterbacks going down in the first quarter.
Yeah, you never know. Brock Purdy got hurt last year, then they lost. But they were the favorite.
You won't change my mind. If they would have had a healthy quarterback in the NFC Championship last year, they would have went to the Super Bowl.
I'll change your mind when I shave your head and take you to the NCAA and talk about rule changing.
Oh, mama.
Here we go again.
All right, so AFC best team.
That's hard. I mean, Baltimore is right now, but Buffalo's hot.
Are they?
Buffalo is hot, man.
No, not that part.
Oh.
Is Baltimore?
Baltimore is the number 1 seed.
No, I know that part. But are they the number 1?
I mean, given the credit and the schedule they had, you have to give it to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
the Colts did beat them, so.
Okay.
Again, everybody in the AFC is beatable. I mean, they're not number 1 by a lot. They're number 1 by a game.
As much as you are a Chiefs hater, the Chiefs are kind of on that.
They just
right now.
need Pacheco back, bro. They just need Pacheco back. And I think everybody be like, "Oh, the Chiefs are unstoppable again."
See, the Chiefs are kind of like the Patriots when Tom Brady was there. It's like you can't count them out, but you're rooting against them.
They need receivers.
I'm not, but
they always, if they had receivers that can actually catch the stinking football
or stay on sides, either one works.
Football.
Yeah. If the Chiefs would have beat the Bills would have had 0% chance of making the playoffs.
No way. Would have stopped right there?
They would have.
Oh, I hate the Bills even more now. I mean, I love a lot of their players, but
yeah, based on the outcomes of the other games, we would have been maybe 1 or 2%, but no, we were smoked.
Yeah.
But All right, teams that should be freaking out right now.
Teams that should be freaking out right now.
Yep, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I do too.
They lost their quarterback. They're heavily deep in the playoffs where they could potentially make the playoffs. Now I don't see them making the playoffs.
I also have your Atlanta Falcons.
I don't have the Falcons on freaking out. I think
They just got beat by the Panthers.
What? In front of nobody.
Look, they lost.
There wasn't
the
even
game.
a home field advantage.
I'm high on the Falcons. I don't see the Falcons making the playoffs. I don't think that they were pushing for the playoffs. They're pushing for the division, but I think the Bucs are going to wrap that up.
I had the Saints win that division a couple weeks ago. I think Tampa's taking that division now.
I honestly think Tampa. Let's see, at the beginning of the year, I think I had Atlanta winning that division.
I had the Saints.
So, I have the Cowboys and Eagles also on freak out mode. Eagles just dropped 2. The Cowboys look like they haven't played football in a year.
They both already clinched a playoff spot, so
Yeah, which is fine. So they might not try as hard, but man, the Bills embarrassed the Cowboys.
they really did.
The Seahawks basically embarrassed Philly with a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Like that's insane. The Eagles haven't beat the Seahawks in 3 years now.
It's been longer than that.
Maybe 2008. I think
Yeah,
it was.
2008. Donovan
insane.
McNabb was the last person to beat Seattle for Philly.
That's insane.
Andy Reid was the head coach.
That is definitely insane, and I'd be freaking out too because Seattle's about to make the playoffs.
They are.
So Philly, freak out, man. The other team I have, the Kansas City Chiefs.
I do too.
They are not looking like they're playing the best,
We are agreeing way too much today.
which makes it probably legit, except when we do touchdown scores. But
Yeah.
I think the Taylor Swift distraction is really killing the Chiefs.
Remember what I said at the beginning of the year? They are going to have a Super Bowl hangover.
Yeah, you did. You said they could potentially have a Super Bowl hangover, but you didn't think it'd last this long.
I did not. I thought it was going to last 1, maybe 2 weeks, and then they get their stuff together. But they need receivers. They need somebody to catch the ball besides Travis Kelce. Who's going to step up and help out Kelce? Rice has been doing a good job. I'll get you that.
Yes.
I love him so much.
He's such a good rookie, but he doesn't have that leadership on the catching squad. I mean, as much as Travis Kelce is a good leader, I don't think he's even focused on the team. He's focused on being at the game and doing his job, and that's it.
I can see him retiring after this season.
No.
You are ridiculous.
Amen to that skull.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
The Taylor Swift effect's real.
It is a huge. It's distracted him completely. Like he's in the media more with Taylor Swift than he is for the Chiefs.
Kind of like that country song by Carrie Underwood, All American Girl. Distract that football player.
Oh my gosh.
That's real.
Oh my
That is
gosh.
real.
That's real.
It is.
Oh my lordy.
They made a TikTok and all about it, so
Hey,
check it out.
Wait, Tony Romo dated Jessica Simpson, and he couldn't win a playoff game.
Correct.
Let's just throw that one out there for stats.
Look at Russell Wilson. He's dating Sierra.
Yeah.
This beat is
Automatic, supersonic. Oh, all
Anyways,
right.
let's get back to football.
Teams that you don't want to play in the playoffs right now. That's a questionable topic right now.
It is, and I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs, but this team might surprise you. I have the LA Rams.
Actually, that was my number 2.
Was it really?
The Rams. The Rams are playing red hot after
And they're getting healthy.
Cooper Kupp's back. Yeah,
Stafford's getting healthy.
and the NFC's so weak they could have a losing record to make the playoffs.
They can get in the wild card very easily.
And I think they are in the wild card if we're not.
yeah. They're number 7
They're
after
number 7
the
right now.
So they're in it.
sad old Vikings.
And then after watching the game this week, as much as I don't want to say this, Buffalo is. I wouldn't want to play them right now.
No, I have also Denver.
Yeah.
Denver, Buffalo, and
Such a hesitant
and
Yeah.
Such a
Indy.
hesitant
Yeah.
Indy, Denver, and
Houston.
Buffalo.
I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs, but I also have Cincinnati in that. They're playing really good football right now.
See, and I know we talked about this before. There's no way Cincinnati's making the playoffs.
I mean, like I said, I don't know. I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs, but they're getting pretty hot, even with Browning as their backup quarterback in. So, backup quarterback.
You like contradict yourself. You can't say a team's getting hot that they're not going to make the playoffs. Like they have a 2% chance of making the playoffs.
They've lost a lot of games, but that was before Browning came in. Browning's come in. They've been hot since Browning's been in, have they not?
I don't think so.
They've only lost 1 game since he's been the
But
starter.
who do they play? Who do they play to make him hot? He hasn't played a tough
The
schedule.
Colts, the Vikings, and somebody else.
So he beat the Vikings, lost to the Colts, and then
Beat the Colts.
They beat the
he
Colts.
beat the Colts.
And they
He
beat the
beat-
Vikings.
Okay, the Vikings. I'm not going to be
Over
like
300
"Ooh."
yards both times.
And then who do they just play?
Vikings.
Vikings.
Oh, this week. So
That's
they
what I'm saying. That first game, I don't remember who he played the first
Was
game.
it the Browns?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Either way, I don't think the Bengals are probably going to make it.
They're not going to make the playoffs.
He's looking good against defenses that are not even in the top 10.
The Vikings are. Thank you.
The Colts are up there.
Look at you both. The Vikings fan and the Colts fan arguing for their team. No.
No, our defenses. Our defenses.
Hey, all right, Google the top defenses. Let's see if it even pops up. NFL's top defenses. Let's see. Rankings. Let's see if I'm eating crow or not.
Where's Buffalo at?
Browns. Oh, look. The Panthers are number 3. Look at that, guys.
Oh, we're not in the top 10.
Nope. The Vikings are right below the Bills at 13.
The Colts are 21st.
And the Colts are 21st.
Close.
So
yeah, I knew the Colts weren't.
Yeah, but look at...
Time out. Now what do you say to me?
Ben,
you were right.
No.
No.
But look at that list also.
You stupid.
What is that? The Patriots. Does that say the Patriots at 8? The Jets at 7?
Patriots have had a good defense.
Yeah, the Patriots have
10 points a game. You know what I mean? It's the Broncos of last year.
Because the Patriots can't score, they're losing games.
Exactly.
Who's number 1?
The Browns.
That
makes sense.
And then Ravens are 2?
Yep. The Panthers.
How about the Panthers?
Panthers are kind of like the Patriots, man. They do have a lot of low-scoring games, but they just don't know how to score.
And the Chiefs' defense is what's keeping them in this season.
Yep.
Their offense is struggling.
The Dolphins' defense, I think, might be a little overrated just based on their offense. When you have a great offense, you can definitely take it easy on defense and go for risks.
I thought for sure San Francisco's would be higher than 9.
San Francisco's.
It looks like this list.
Horrible,
it looks like this list is literally just based off of defensive yards a game. So there's other factors.
Yeah, there are other factors.
If you go over here to touchdowns allowed, yeah, the Panthers have the third quote unquote best even, but 43 touchdowns allowed, which looks like it is the most other than the Commanders at 48.
What do the Colts have? 37. What do the Vikings have?
26.
What do the Bills have? 28. So,
you know what I'm saying?
It's the
yards is one thing, but there's other aspects.
The Colts get turnovers.
Yeah, the Colts do get turnovers. It just depends on where you get the turnovers. But again, I do have the Colts as a team. I don't want to play in the playoffs. They're scrappy enough to make good plays.
They can win on the road.
They could either get blown out or they're gonna get blown. They're gonna blow somebody out.
Whoa!
Or they're gonna get
Ben.
I think that's a $1.
I can't say bad words, but you could say that.
That's $1 in a jar.
You said everything.
Cody, isn't that $1 in the jar right there?
I wanna. Oh yeah,
I stopped.
All right,
let's get back on topic here. So who's your we already did teams to beat, right?
Yes, we did, sir. We said 49ers and Baltimore.
49ers, Baltimore. Then we got Rams, Buffalo, Seattle, Denver.
And then I kind of have a sleeper of Minnesota. Once they get their quarterback situation figured out, that offense.
They're not going to get it figured out this year.
That offense, man. That offense.
They're not going to get it figured out this year.
Hutchinson.
that quarterback.
The quarterback's
Who is he?
Mullins.
That's the question.
Mullins, welcome.
The question is, are they going to re-sign Cousins?
Depends on his ACL. Probably not. If
his Achilles.
Oh, is it his Achilles that tore? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a tough injury to come back from. At his age, I doubt it. He's not going to be his prime ever.
Minnesota's
even though Rodgers literally just got cleared, but anyway.
Rodgers is an alien. We all know it.
Minnesota's receiving core is really good. They struggle in the backfield and at quarterback.
You know what? I could see the Minnesota Vikings trading the Chargers for Justin Herbert.
I've thought about this. Ooh, I've thought about this. If Bill Belichick don't go to L.A., I hope to God we get Herbert.
Oh,
that's a lot of dead money, though. That's a ton of dead money.
We've been paying Kirk Cousins $1 bajillion every year for the past 5 years.
I'm not talking about the Vikings. I'm talking about dead money for the Chargers. They signed him.
Yeah, but they're not a real team. Even though I love their uniforms. Anyway.
Chargers have so many good players right now, and they're not winning. That's just crazy.
Staley's gone.
Yep, they could start winning now. Now that Staley's gone, but.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Week 16 because this is the big week. This is where the Bears get knocked out of the playoffs contention. There's a lot of teams that are going to get knocked out.
Yes.
All right, let's go to Week 16.
Week 16 it is.
All right.
You want me to pull up the games?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Talk about something while I do that.
Okay.
And if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to this channel.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good time to make a little commercial to like and subscribe to Mom's Basement.
And then share if you want to, please.
Oh, don't share if you want to. Share it, even if you don't want to.
Even if you don't want to.
It's not that hard to share.
It's free, and all you got to do is click.
It's really not that hard to share, is it? Have you shared one before, Ryan?
Yeah, I have.
It's pretty easy.
Sharing is caring.
Good to go.
All right, let's start with the Rams and the Saints. Tough game here.
I was really high on the Saints a couple weeks ago, and they disappointed me. Last couple of weeks, they've lost a couple key games. Rams are getting white hot right now. I would like the Rams.
I actually also picked the Rams. I don't see it any other way. Who's your first touchdown scorer?
Kyron Williams. I'm sticking with him.
You sticking with Williams? I got Nunca.
I can also see Cup.
What did you just say?
Puka Nunca.
Puka.
One more time.
Puka Nunca.
No. Puka Nakua. Get it in your head.
Sorry, I'm
You're
Middle Eastern,
saying it
bro.
a long time.
I'm Middle Eastern, bro. It's very hard to say.
Hold on. I want to linger on this. You can pronounce all them crazy spelled words, but you can't say Nakua.
It's the U and the N that makes weird noises with
How do you say Tua's last name?
Tua Tagovailoa.
Yo, golly.
I can't do it. It's
first touchdown score,
tongue.
Saints Rams.
See, I can do like that's
all
easy.
right, so we got that down. We both got the Rams.
Yep. Bengals Steelers. I'm going with the Bengals.
This is the game I solely picked because I want it to happen. I got Pittsburgh winning.
I could see, so wait, time out.
Totally
wait
could see it. Totally could see it.
Yes, I could totally see it too, but time out. This guy over here says, the team I would want to play in the playoffs are the Bengals. They're playing really good football right now. The Steelers don't even have a quarterback.
What did I tell you off the air, though?
No, you're going to surprise me with the contradicting that I'm going to say.
Exactly.
I'm going to contradict every word I'm going to say.
Because this is a selfish pick. I need the Bengals to lose for the Colts playoff choices.
Yeah, I think the Colts are fine. They just got to win out and you're good. But I have the Bengals. I'm putting money on the Bengals. I have Joe Mixon scoring the first touchdown.
I have T. Higgins.
That touchdown he scored last week was amazing.
Mm-hmm. And Jamar Chase is out, so.
Yeah, they don't need Jamar Chase. They could trade Jamar Chase.
Trade him to Indy. Capital. We'll take him.
All right, next game we got the Bills.
Bills and Chargers.
This is a blowout. Bills, easy.
If the Chargers play like they did against the Raiders, the Bills are going to put up 100.
At least in the first half.
So you give up 63 points to the Raiders?
That's also on my birthday. Just throwing that out there. If you want to give me a birthday present.
Happy birthday.
Hey,
early birthday, bud.
Who you got winning?
I got Buffalo.
Attaboy. Who you got scoring?
Kincaid.
He had no points this week.
He's due.
I actually have James Cook. He's a monster.
He destroyed Dallas.
Yep, and he's going to destroy the Chargers.
I say Staley comes back and runs it in for a tush push.
Staley for a tush push. If that happens, then I'll buy you a Lamborghini.
Well, you ain't getting nothing for your birthday.
The only thing Staley's doing is serving fries at McDonald's right now. So.
Oh, no.
What are you assuming? That people work at McDonald's are just worthless? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying he don't have a job, so he needs to go apply at a fast food joint.
Are you assuming fast food joints are always hiring?
Yes.
You're right. All right, Jets Commanders. Is that really the next game?
Yup.
Wow, I'm way down on my list. All right, who do you got winning this disastrous transport?
I gotta find it.
It's right after the Lions game, bro.
Jets Commanders. I have Washington.
Washington? How?
Sam Howell.
Sam Howell?
How?
Sam Howell?
All right, I actually have the Jets because I think they're. Oh, this is Aaron Rodgers' first game back.
If they were smart, they would keep him out for the year.
They're not smart. That's why I have them winning the game anyway. And I have the Jets defense scoring the first touchdown.
Do you?
I do.
I have Scary Terry.
He has been worthless this year in fantasy football.
He's a good receiver. He just needs some help.
He needs to go to a different team. Sign him to the Colts. All right, next game. We have the Lions and the Vikings. Don't even say the Lions are going to win.
You already know who I'm picking in this game.
Yeah, you're definitely picking the Lions.
I am. You're correct.
I'm going Skull, baby.
No. Let's hear it, Cody.
I think we'll get one.
I
don't know if it's this one or in 2 weeks, but I think we'll get one.
Well, this is the home game. You have to win at home.
I don't know.
Let's hear that sad skull, Cody.
No, my sad skull comes to overtime of last week.
That was
3 tush pushes in a row when you got a running back running for 140 yards.
That was dumb. You're absolutely right.
So you got Minnesota.
Everybody's calling for Kevin O'Connell's head and said, put Flores in as head coach. I kind of don't mind that.
I don't mind that either.
keep Kevin O'Connell. I still mess with him.
Who's your first touchdown?
I actually have Laporte for the Lions scoring the first touchdown.
I went with Amron.
I'm Ron. I've bet on him all year, and he hasn't done crap for me. So I'll probably score this week.
Yep.
Next game. Oh, no, Cody, what happened?
Oh, no. Oh,
See,
no.
what happened was...
technical difficulties.
Not again. No, I'm just kidding. Uh-oh.
Browns, Texas. Oh, no. What is going on? Oh,
Scroll down.
no.
I think you just kind of zoomed in a little too much, I think.
There we go.
All right, Browns, Texans.
Browns, Texans. I have Cleveland.
Definitely have Cleveland as well because I
Stroud's
believe
out.
Stroud is
Concussion
out.
still.
Who's your first touchdown?
Njoku.
Dang it, that's who I picked too. He's not going to score now.
He's been doing fantastic this year.
Dude, I'm telling you what.
Joe Flacco loves tight ends.
him. He does. He sure does. All right, Packers, Panthers.
Who do you got?
I got the Panthers.
Of course you do.
Wow.
You were making fun of me so much for picking the Panthers to beat the Falcons last week.
Yeah, and you know the funny part is you got the game right, but still owe us pizza because they didn't score a touchdown.
Yeah, that's BS.
That's great. That's like the biggest.
That's Panthers football, baby. That's Panthers football.
I got
Panthers football.
I got the Packers winning this game.
I have the Panthers winning in front of 3 people.
Jalen Reed is getting the first touchdown.
You got Jalen Reed. I got Jordan Love. All
I
right.
think Panthers fans might have found the hack. We don't go, they win. We go, they lose.
I like it. So don't show up for Christmas, guys.
You can't really beat the price for those tickets either.
38
Yeah,
cents.
it's like a Black Friday deal, am I right?
Next game.
Seahawks, Titans.
Seahawks and the Titans. Who do you got?
Let's see here. I have the Titans.
The Titans, huh?
Yep, I picked this is my upset of the week.
I have Seattle.
Actually, it's not my only upset of the week.
I was about to say, you just said Panthers, Packers.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I put that on there. I didn't say it early, though.
I got Seattle with DK Metcalf scoring the first touchdown. He's due.
He's not due. He's suspended, I thought.
No.
I got Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Yo, how about Derrick Henry? 20 carries, 15 yards last
Dude,
week.
that was insane.
He had less than that, didn't he? I thought he had under 10.
No, 2015.
Unbelievable. He's been stopped. He's not as beast mode as he is. Oh, here comes another upset of the week. We got Colts Falcons.
Let's hear it, Ben.
I'm taking the birds, baby.
I knew it.
That's the Crows.
No, it's a peacock.
Okay.
I got Indianapolis.
Wait, can I say that word? Can I say that word?
Yeah,
Gee
that's
whiz.
fine. I haven't talked to you about that in a long time. It's been since we deleted that episode that you actually did cuss in.
I was wondering what happened with that.
We had to delete it. We didn't have any volume on half of it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys were monetized.
Oh yeah, the producer really screwed that one up.
Colts are winning this game.
I have Jonathan Taylor scoring the first touchdown.
So do I. And if he doesn't play, I got Josh Downs.
I think Jonathan Taylor's playing, and I think that's the reason they lose.
Wow. All right.
Yep.
Next.
We got the Bucks and Jaguars.
No Trevor Lawrence.
And I believe he has been ruled out, but you never know because that dude's like the second spawn of God, so he could actually make it to the game. But I have the Bucks winning.
I do too. They're playing really good football right now.
Who do you got scoring?
Mr. Evans.
I do too, but I really wanted to pick Baker Mayfield running one in. I really did.
Yeah.
But I picked Evans. I'm going to switch it because you picked Evans.
Okay.
I'm going with Mayfield. Sneaking one in. Come on, baby. All right, my actual game of the week's coming up right now.
Cardinals and Bears?
No. Cowboys, Dolphins. This is an important game for me, honestly. I need the Dolphins to lose either to the Cowboys or to the Ravens.
Well, Dallas should be pretty angry after that performance they put up last week.
Which is even better. We're setting the Dolphins up for failure. So
and then, yet again, it is still on the road. The Cowboys are terrible on the road.
Oh,
yes,
yeah. Oh,
but
yeah.
Cowboys are terrible on the road in cold situations. So Miami's kind of nice and warm. I think the Cowboys are just fine. I have the Cowboys winning by 107 points.
Wow. You want to make a bet on that?
Yeah, you want to make a bet on that?
No, I don't think they'll score 107 points at all. I think the game combined might score 107 points.
I got Miami.
All right, who do you got scoring the first touchdown, though?
I got coming back from injury, Tyreek.
I have CeeDee Lamb. Baby, let's go Cowboys.
Mostert.
It's the only time I'm rooting for the Cowboys this year.
Yeah, I can see Mostert getting it too.
Cardinals, Bears.
Who cares? Patriots, Broncos.
I honestly, with Kyler Murray back, Cardinals are winning this game.
I got Chicago.
Of course you do. You have to have Chicago. You made a bet. Let's see. Beginning of the year, you have Justin Fields throwing 20-plus touchdowns. See, 20-plus touchdowns. So if he only throws 20, I win.
20 plus is 20, right?
20 plus.
So that's our 21.
Yep. Or and a half, however that happens.
Can he throw it to him? He can throw it to himself.
Yeah, I just had some pass.
Yep.
That count as an actual pass?
It
does count as actually, yeah.
So you can't do a half. All right, so I have the Cardinals. Who do you got scoring the first touchdown?
DJ Moore.
I have James Conner. You're riding DJ Moore pretty hard this year. He's only scored twice.
He's what are you talking about? He scored 3 in one game.
Running, not catching.
No, he has like 7 touchdowns this year, bro.
Oh, my bad, dog. 17 weeks in, he's 7 touchdowns. Woo! I have more touchdowns than him this year.
Wow, I don't even know what to say. Then next game,
flag football, dude, is where it's at. Patriots Broncos. This is another upset of the week I have. Patriots over Broncos.
I can see it.
Yep, I feel like Bill Belichick.
And Sunday night prime time.
Yep, and the Broncos. I don't want them to win, so that's why I'm rooting for the Patriots. Can't believe I just said that.
That came out of your mouth.
I know.
That will never come out of my mouth.
I know. No, well, you say it right now because you need the Broncos to lose.
I do need the Broncos to lose, but I picked them to win. So.
Who do you got scoring the first touchdown?
Who do I have scoring the first touchdown? I have Javonte Williams.
You and the Williams brothers, man. I have Hunter Henry. He's been on fire lately for the Patriots. He's like the only one that can catch the ball over there. All right, Raiders Chiefs. This is another one of my upset alerts.
Yeah, I had a buddy give me a bunch of crap because I said there was going to be a snooze fest Thursday night, and they ended up scoring 63 points.
Look, the reason we called it a snooze fest is because it was 2 teams that really didn't matter.
Yeah.
But
with that,
it was pretty awesome to watch the highlights, though.
Yes, it was. It was, let's see, I blinked, and it was 21-0, and then I got up to get a bowl of ice cream, and it was 42-0 at halftime. So I don't understand what I missed.
With that being said, there's not a chance at all that the Raiders score over 35 points in this game.
Ooh, you want to make this a bet?
Yes.
The Raiders could score 35 points in this game.
No, not a chance.
Don't look at me. I'm not saying nothing because I want to see how this plays out.
You want to encourage my bad behavior here.
No.
All right. What do we want to bet on this?
Oh, my Lord.
What do we want to bet on it? We've bet on a lot of food, so.
Yeah, we like. You know what?
We like food.
Let's do a 12.
Yeah, instead of pizza, this one's Dairy Queen.
Let's do a sale of pop at Kroger. It's like 3 for $15, then you get 3 cases. If it's 4 for $15, you get 4 cases.
Okay.
All right.
I'm on that.
Pop bet.
Raiders score 35 or more.
Liz, come stop this man. Come stop this man.
Pop bet 35. I get 35 points though, right?
Yeah, if they score 35, I lose the bet.
All right. 35 and under.
I'm shaking my head right now.
Which isn't going to happen because the Chiefs defense is playing really well. It's going to be the Raiders are going to put up maybe 20.
What if they score 35 points by half? Are you going to call me crying? Because
no, it's more so just I got to give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had faith.
you know I did. You know the crazy thing is we saw him at the grocery store, him and his wife, and he's like, "Honey, we're going to have to save some money." She goes, "Why?" He goes, "I'm going to lose a lot of money to Ben this year." At the beginning of the year, we had a bet against the Bears making the playoffs, and I obviously said, "You're out of your mind." And he said, "Dude, are you kidding me? Justin Fields is the best quarterback in the NFL."
I did not say that.
You basically did. And
we threw Richardson under the bus.
I said Justin Fields was going to take a big step forward this year.
And yes, and I said, "You're out of your mind. He's playing for the Bears." And so
took a step into big pile of poo-poo.
I won that one. And right now, the closest game we have, or the closest bet we haven't had figured out yet,
is the Vikings.
Is the Vikings finishing second or better in the playoffs?
Yeah, the Vikings finishing second better or making the playoffs. It's 2 separate bets.
Yep.
But anyways, you got the Raiders winning this game, or you got Kansas City?
I have honestly, I put the Chiefs, but I'm going to switch it to the Raiders just to irritate you.
Yeah.
And I have Travis Kelce scoring the first touchdown.
Well, the Raiders are still not a very good football team. The only reason they scored 63 points is because they're playing the Chargers. Kansas City wins this game easily.
So that's your safe bet?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Who do you got scoring the first touchdown?
Mr. Rice.
John Gruden makes a comeback and slams the ball down Travis Kelce's throat.
Interception, John Gruden, pick 6 on Kels.
A lot of my friends are Raider fans, so I'm probably going to catch a bunch of slack for this, but they are not a good football team.
You know what? I bet you if the Raiders fans listen to this that are your friends, that they really hate you for this, maybe they'll buy the pop for me.
There we go. Eagles, Giants. This is a safe bet for me.
This is a second safe bet for me as well.
Yep. I also had the Bills Charger was a safe bet we didn't talk about, and the Browns over Texans. But yeah, Eagles hands down win. AJ Brown first touchdown scorer.
The brotherly shove gets the first touchdown.
So Jalen Hurts. The brotherly shove. No way.
Thoughts on Kelce moving the ball?
I don't think that was a penalty.
Don't think? Okay,
nope.
Ben?
You're not allowed to do that.
They're not allowed to do it, but everybody does it every play of every game.
Yeah, and maybe
that one seemed a little egregious, though.
So here's another thing.
Just a little.
Sometimes the refs, if they make a very close call on the other team, like a pass interference that's 50-50, but they gave it to a team, they'll find something petty like that to kind of make it up.
Quote-unquote make-up call.
Yeah.
Also, so I heard Pete Carroll made it known to the refs to, hey, look at this play. So Pete Carroll, a little bit of help.
Yeah, so I mean, most of the time they're not paying attention to that, and they're like, hey, he keeps moving the ball. Now, the only reason Pete Carroll would have said that is if he's doing it like a yard or 2 or 3, and it's like, okay, they're really getting an advantage of this, so then they watch him do it, and then, penalty.
It's good coaching.
It's kind of like the Kansas City
Make the ref
Chiefs
watch.
too.
I don't want to stake my opinion.
Yep, make the ref watch.
Yep, exactly.
I have not been a fan of Pete Carroll since his USC days.
Are you kidding me?
Pete Carroll's proved himself to be one of the greatest coaches in the NFL.
I'm not gonna disagree with you. I just don't like him since the USC days.
You're a hater. You're a hater.
College football has some stupid.
What did
rules,
he do
though.
to you?
I'm a Notre Dame.
He didn't recruit you? Is that what you got against the man?
I'm a Notre Dame fan. That's what I got against.
Okay, see, I knew there was a kernel somewhere. I knew it.
There's always a little bias in Ryan's statements.
Yeah. Logic, throw it out the window.
It's the college football rules, that are messed up. 100% messed up, and that's why Pete Carroll got what he got. And that's why he's in the NFL, killing it, with not even a star quarterback.
Conspiracy Super Bowl preview.
Oh, yes. 49ers, Ravens. This is obviously the game of the week.
Monday night.
Yep.
Are you ready for some football?
Now, be careful who you pick here, Ryan. I did some research.
Oh.
There's only 14 teams out of the 57 Super Bowls that have ever played each other in the regular season. Okay? And of those 14 teams, only 6 of them have beat the team in the regular season and the Super Bowl. So this could be detrimental to the 49ers if they win this week.
Yeah.
Or it could be detrimental to the Ravens if they win this week. Because the stats are against them. Whoever wins this game might not win the Super Bowl.
I'm still picking the 49ers.
I'm going with the Ravens, baby. Let's go, Ravens.
I tried to do like a different bird noise. I didn't know what to say. Ray!
Is this your Super Bowl?
This is not the real Super Bowl, no. I don't think it is.
You can't ask this man that question.
You're right. You
can't ask this guy that question.
Oh, yeah, Buffalo's going to
be... It's Buffalo probably versus Buffalo if I had to pick. I mean...
it's going to be Bills-Lions, let's be honest.
Dude, that'd be sweet.
That would be a sweet
That'd be
Super Bowl.
sweet.
Go Detroit.
One gets it. Finally one gets it.
Go to Detroit.
I'm going to stomp on your face and shave your head.
All right. Who's your first touchdown?
I have Debo Samuels. Debo Samuels.
I got Mr. Kittle.
Yeah, I thought about it, but
Doo-doo Samuel Adams.
He's going to also fumble. Kittle's going to fumble.
Oh,
too.
No. Oh, no.
That's why the Ravens are going to win. Wait, who'd you pick? Kittle. Okay,
Kittle,
got it.
Yeah.
All right, since you don't think the Bills are going to make the playoffs, do you have the generator thing pulled up?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so I found a website that generates percentages of chances of winning the playoffs. Right?
Who am I going to?
Select a team. We got the Bills. Let's keep the Bills. All right, let's click the scenario if you can. Scroll down
Where do
a
you see
little
that
bit. It's right underneath. Keep going.
It's right there. Choose scenario.
Shoot up a little bit. Right there underneath the bar, the blue and the red bar.
Yeah.
There's a little choose scenario
paragraph.
in between the two paragraphs.
On the
left side.
Left side.
Guys, I can't see it.
Right here.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong spot.
All right, so we can choose any of the scenarios here. Let's just start with makes the playoffs. Okay, right now without filling in any games, we have a 70% chance of making it.
No, tell them the real number.
All right, 69, but move your mouse, it'll move. All right, scroll down a little bit. Now, all the games highlighted here are the ones that are important for the Bills. Like, all the rest of them don't even matter. Okay? If the Bills beat the Chargers, which we both picked that, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so click the Bills there.
Where? You want to come up to the TV right here. Just point to exactly what you need to click.
Just pick the Bills.
Right here?
Yep. All right, that moves their percentages up to 79%, winning against the Chargers. Now, with the Bengals and Steelers, you have the Steelers winning, right?
I do, yes.
Click the Steelers. Now we go up to 83%. All right, we had the Falcons, Colts. You picked the Colts.
I did.
All right, let's click on the Colts. We drop back down because the Colts have the advantage over us right
77%,
now.
yep.
All right, move down. Browns, Texans.
We both picked Cleveland.
We both picked Cleveland, so click on Cleveland. Now the Texans have the advantage over the Bills right now. So Cleveland winning will help us.
Yeah.
So we're back up to 80%. We have the Jaguars, Bucks. We both picked the Bucks because Trevor Lawrence is out.
Correct.
Trevor Lawrence plays, that might be a different scenario. Click on the Bucks. We have an 85% chance after this week.
And that puts the Colts in the division lead, so you don't have to worry about the wild card.
Correct. So then now we have the Patriots and Broncos. Okay. Upset alert possibly. Let's just assume that there's no upset. Click on the Broncos. Still an 83% chance of us winning. All right. And this is just making the playoffs. Let's keep going. Week 17. Keep scrolling down. Highlighted game. Patriots, Bills. Okay, the Bills obviously should win that game.
Should, but they've already lost.
So let's...
Oh, man, I would love to see him get the teeth knocked out of him.
Okay, not put him as a loss.
Put him as a loss?
Yeah, just to see.
Why is it red like that?
Because that means it hits us as going out. Red is bad. Okay, so now we have a 43% chance of winning. 50% chance of not making it at all.
So the Colts Raiders.
So the Colts Raiders, I'm going to assume the Colts, as long as they stay healthy this week,
are going to win, yes.
Let's put the Colts. All right, so now it even drops us even more. Now let's switch the Patriots.
The same, actually,
switch the Patriots back to the Bills.
Bink.
And just by that,
sheesh.
That's how important the Patriots-Bills game is going to be.
Yes.
That's a 40% chance swing. All right, moving down. Jaguars and Panthers. Even though without Trevor Lawrence, I still think the Jaguars would win that game.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, click on them. So now we're kind of still the same. Didn't really. Yep. So even the percentages are highlighted, so we don't have to keep scrolling up. Titans with Texans. Texans maybe win if Stroud's back.
If Stroud's not back, I think Tennessee wins that game.
I still think it's...
I think these percentages might be based on that.
It could be. And honestly, I think the Titans and the Texans divisional game, it could go either way.
Yeah.
Let's just pick the Texans to make it harder. Okay, now the Steelers game matters. The Steelers and Seahawks. We need the Seahawks to win, so click the Seahawks. Okay, and now that puts us at, I believe, closer to 80%. All right? So the Seahawks game might not matter if the Titans win. Okay, so now
Chiefs-Bengals game is important, too.
Yeah, the Chiefs-Bengals. I think the Chiefs are playing for the number one spot, so click the Chiefs. All right, 83%, 82%.
Sounds like you guys are making the playoffs, but you guys have to win.
We have to win. But I've had a scenario where we didn't beat the Dolphins the last game of the year, and we still make it.
I still don't think you beat the Dolphins the last game of the year.
Okay, so click the Dolphins. 60% chance. Oh, we got to go to the Broncos-Chargers. Scroll up a little bit more. All right, so Broncos-Chargers.
Broncos win that
game. Pick the
game.
Broncos. So now we're at a 52% losing to the Dolphins on the last week.
50%, yeah.
Scroll down. All right, now we have the Jaguars-Titans. If Trevor Lawrence is back, I think they win, but I'm picking the Titans right now. All right, Colts-Texans. If Stroud's back, can the Colts beat the Texans?
At home, yes.
Okay, pick the Colts.
They can.
We made the playoffs.
Oh, mama. Oh, mama.
So you got to become a Colts fan.
I got to be anti-Texans and all for the Bills. Or all for the Colts.
You got to be a Colts fan in that scenario.
Yep, and then some of those games don't even matter. So kind of playing it out if the Dolphins beat the Colts or beat the Bills. Now, if scenario, can you scroll up and go up to Miami? All right, and I think you have to unclick all the games.
Oh,
I know.
gee
There's
whiz.
no reset button. Isn't that crazy?
A little bit. Bink, 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 bink. This is terrible radio.
You're a good singer, though.
Terrible radio.
You shouldn't stick to that, though.
Oh.
I've been messing with this all day. It's kind of fun to do scenarios. All right. So they have a 99.9%
off gate.
chance.
Well, yeah.
They
what are
can't
we
lose.
looking at?
So, okay, now up in the top it says Dolphins win against the Cowboys. Let's say the Dolphins beat the Cowboys. Cool. Click on it. But they're going to lose to the Ravens and Bills.
Yikes.
What's
Okay.
that? Still 99.
Still 99.
They still make the playoffs regardless. Okay. Now have them lose to the Cowboys. Have them lose to the scroll up.
So you say if they lose out?
They lose out. They might not make the playoffs, right?
That's a 92% chance.
Might, but they're still at 8. So scroll down. This could be interesting though. Okay, we got the Bengals and Steelers. Pick the Steelers. I think
I would pick the Bengals.
I thought we agreed on the Steelers winning this game.
I picked them as an upset.
Oh, you're right, Bengals. You're right. So click the Bengals. Sorry, my bad. And then we had Colts Falcons. We had the Colts winning.
Yep.
Okay. Texans and Browns. We had the Browns winning. Okay. Then we had the Broncos beating the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now they have after this week, if they lose to the Cowboys, they drop to an 18% chance of not making the playoffs.
Yeah, this is with them losing out.
Yep. So look at Jaguars, Panthers. Pick the Jaguars because it makes a lot of sense. And then Titans over the Texans because Stroud's out.
Yeah, so pick Tennessee.
In the light brown up top. There you go. You were on them, right? Texans. Now pick Titans. Perfect. And then we had the Broncos. Go ahead and click the Broncos again. And then we had the Chiefs. Go ahead and click the Chiefs. Okay.
So 81% chance to make the playoffs.
And this is after week 17. Oh,
what are we talking about right here? Why are we talking about the Dolphins?
They might not make the playoffs. Is what I'm trying to say.
We're still at 81.
If they lose out. This is if they lose out.
Okay.
So pick the Jaguars. Pick the Broncos. Okay. And then more games matter now. Now, if you scroll up, a lot of other things matter, which I don't know why the Bears and the Falcons would matter, but there'd be a lot more games that could factor into them actually losing and not making the playoffs.
It's a pretty cool tool right here.
Yeah.
If you want to take time to
mess around with it. Yeah, every game matters for the Dolphins this week. If they lose out. It's crazy.
I don't see that happening, though.
Nope.
Whatsoever.
Not at all.
It could get interesting, though, if they do lose to the Cowboys this week.
Yeah, it could very well change a lot of outcomes. Then we could pull this up next week and show that maybe they only have a 10% chance of missing the playoffs. We don't know. But this should wrap it up. This is kind of fun just to get the generator out a little bit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks again for listening to Mom's Basement. Have a good week.